You think your dog is watching your fork while you eat, but it's actually watching you. By the end of this video, your perspective on them will change forever. Every dog owner thinks they know the answer. It wants food, it's being spoiled, it's just dog behavior. But none of them have understood what's really happening in that moment. Years ago, your dog's ancestors waited by the fire alongside humans, not out of hunger, but because staying close to humans was one of the smartest survival strategies an animal could develop. A hungry dog is restless, moving, pawing at you, whining. But a dog in scavenger mode, it becomes completely still and waits, eyes locked, breathing slowed. This stillness isn't patience. It's a 40,000-year-old inherited program running silently. Think about your day from your dog's point of view. You leave. You come back, you move from room to room. You rush around. You're completely unpredictable, except at dinner time. Dinner time is the one moment in your dog's entire day when it knows exactly where you'll be. Next time you start cooking, watch your dog. It'll already be there, before the first scent even reaches them. They're not reacting to the food, they're reacting to the ritual. The one daily ceremony that finally makes you completely still. There's something you probably haven't considered. Your facial expression changes when you eat. The tension from work softens. The small disappointments of the day fade away. And your dog sees this, because dogs are highly attuned to reading human micro-expressions. The expression you wear at dinner is one of their favorites. All day you wear a version of yourself that deals with the world. At dinner, you bring out a different one, for just 20 minutes. Since the day your dog started living with you, it has been recording both versions, and it will always choose the dinner version. In a wolf pack, watching the leader eat isn't about begging, it's about survival. Is there food? Is the leader strong? Is the pack intact? Your dog runs the same check every evening. Sitting at your feet is its way of confirming that everything is in place. There's another detail most owners miss. Dogs usually just watch during the first 5 minutes of a meal, then lie down. Not because they've given up, but because the check is complete. The leader is eating, there's food, the pack is safe, now they can relax. Did you know your dog has been running experiments on you for years? Which foods make you more generous? When does your guard drop? Does silence work better than whining? They have data you don't even realize they've been collecting, and they've already figured out the approach. The exact facial expression they want. The exact moment. The exact distance to sit. After thousands of observations, your dog has cracked the code. The part of you that tends to give in? They found it a long time ago. When wolves eat together, it's not just about feeding, it's about identity. Being there while the pack eats is each member's way of confirming, I belong here. Your dog settles at your feet for the same reason. Not for the food, but to belong. Try closing the kitchen door and eating in a separate room. Your dog will scratch at that door, not because there's food on the other side, but because you've left them out of the ritual that tells them they're still part of the family. Here's what you've been missing this whole time. Your dog doesn't want your food. It never did. Every time it sits at your feet during a meal, it's asking you a question, the same question, in the only language it has. In your dog's mind, food and love aren't two separate things. They're the same. Their first relationship with their mother was built entirely around feeding. You took over that role the day they came into your home. Every bowl you've given them wasn't just nutrition, it was, you still want me here and you value me. Am I still part of this home? Do you still want me here? Do you still love me? Your dog asks this every day, not just at mealtime, but most clearly during it, because mealtime is when you are most yourself, and they're asking the most important person in their world, whether the world is still safe. When you turn your head and focus your eyes on your dog's eyes, you're already answering. When you reach down and give that small piece, you're telling them, in the only language they understand, yes. Yes, you're still mine. Yes, I still love you. Yes, we still share. That's what a crumb of food means to a dog. Now think about those nights when you were overwhelmed. You were too busy to look up. You ate without meeting your dog's eyes. Do you remember how they lay down with that quiet sigh? That wasn't disappointment about the food. The answer just felt a little more uncertain. Next time you sit down at the table and your dog appears at your feet, look and know what you're seeing. You're not being begged. You're being trusted with one of the most vulnerable questions a living being can ask. And all it takes to answer is a look, a smile, maybe a small piece of what you're eating. You're not spoiling them. You're telling them the one thing they need to hear. Yes. Still yes. Always yes.